You want to be nice and actually keep both hips flexed because a lot of patients will want to wildly extended and that already puts it on some tension if it's tight, so it is nicer to start in flexion. Even contact point of the middle two fingers so you abduct a little bit, otherwise if you go in like that, it's uneven, it's not nice. You want to cut your nails. You also want to go in with your pads. So you're starting about 2 to 4 inches lateral to the umbilicus. That's your starting point. You're going to go in nice and slow, and this is the only time you basically don't want to joke with your patients. You tract your rectus, go ahead and laugh. You're going to get pushed out. Yeah. So you get pushed out. No joking with this. If they're ticklish, go ahead and take their hand, lay your fingers apart, go through their hand. Can't tickle yourself, so this sees it to be ticklish. If it's still ticklish, it's about not to tickle in a couple seconds. So go in nice and slow. Nice and slow. If you're going too fast, it's going to be too uncomfortable. You might activate a stretch reflex of the rectus and you're going to get pushed right out. You got to go in until you stop. It's a long way here. I mean, on some people, I've gone in to my wrist. You know, it's one of those things on courses. On every course you go to, I have a question. What do you do with morbidly obese? And you know, right. And one of Paris's instructors answered it the best. He's like, hey, you know, I don't have X-ray hands. I just push and hope I'm there, just like you. I mean, everyone has trouble with those patients. It's not easy for anyone, but you do have to try your best. So, all right. How do you know you're on the psoas? It's a hip flexor. Go ahead. Even if you think about flexing your hip, just slightly lift your heel off the table. I can feel it contract.
Hell.
He doesn't want to do it any more than that. Start by oscillating. Now, you can do a couple things with the oscillations. You go medial-lateral, you can go stretch it superior-interior. Medial-lateral or bending works.
If he's doing it right, it should feel like a knife is in your stomach.
It doesn't, well, if there's dysfunction. I mean, it doesn't feel great anyway. It's one of the top 3 noxious muscles to work on. It feels bad. Typically also after this lab, everyone voids. So there's also fascial attachments up with the diaphragm, so you do got to work on it proximally. You get a shot at his face. He loves it. So proximally, definitely restricted up on diaphragm. You take a nice deep breath in. Let's stress that diaphragm. Deep breath in.
And I volunteer.
Deep breath in, and exhale and relax. I'm going to pull up that rib, stretch that diaphragm. Good. Then you can exhale. Then a little distally, not so bad distal. So functional release for this. How can a patient move to help release this? It's an external rotator. You can repeatedly internally rotate. I mean, the movement, it's going to start off very, very uncomfortable, but it's also going to release a lot faster than me just oscillating. Plus, it activates a little bit of a gating because they're moving, kind of keeps their mind off of it a bit. So you can progress that to heel slides. When he slides his heel, go ahead and slide his heel down. I'm going to push in the opposite direction for a further stretch. Come back up, just keep that 10%, and back down. This technique is swear-worthy. You can even combine that at the end. You can internally rotate an extension. Go ahead and repeatedly internally rotate from there. You can go into a little abduction. And the best release that I say for last, which is like week 3, is repeated anterior pelvic tilt. Anterior tilt. Anterior tilt, not posterior. Anterior. Push up and up into me. There you go. And cut some bending. You know, does it shorten it? Yeah, but I mean, I'm not letting it shorten. I'm forcefully lengthening it against that.
Make sure we update with Robinson's steps. We're good.
A couple more times. Come on, man. The better it feels for the patient, the worse it feels for you. That's no consolation to the patient.